Me either.
So we have another great question in here from Maud. If clean energy has a bright future, why does it seem to go up and down and not just up?
Oh, that's a great question. Because clean energy had a phenomenal year last year altogether. But it kind of suffered in the downturn for the COVID piece, had some downturns in 2018. So here's what's happening with clean energy for the most part. It's still a developing arena, and there isn't a tremendous amount of stability there, partly because of the development of the solar panels, for example, or all these new technologies and the acceptance of that. And clean energy has a lot of, government tie-ins where, a state is trying to, or the federal government is trying to push through. So we're starting to see clean energy do really well because of it. Matter of fact, we've had a big downturn this year in clean energy. Some of them are down 20, 30% from their highs in mid-February. A lot of
Mm.
those are turning around. Literally in the last couple of weeks, clean energy is looking like a possible buy point here. And that has a lot to do with what's happening within this current administration. They're really pushing the concept of clean energy as a whole, making this part of this infrastructure called American Jobs Plan that they're working on that was announced, last month. So it's just sort of a herky jerky thing. Energy in and of itself generally is fairly volatile. Uh, the future is most likely clean energy. We have entire countries like the US and China declaring dates when they want to be carbon neutral. We have states like California and New Jersey that are pushing for the same thing, being carbon neutral or electric vehicle sales only. So the future is clean energy. It just gets ahead of itself. I mean, last year it was up. Most of the indexes I was looking at were up 100 to 300%. You're not going to
Wow.
get that every year, right? I mean, it's just not going to happen. So, it's settled back down, and maybe, like I say, we had this 20, 30% downturns, and I think people are starting to nibble now because there will be I think, some money coming out from the government, even just in the subsidies, so that if you go buy an electric vehicle or put solar in your house, you might get some tax breaks, which could help, propagate the clean energy piece. So it's just one of those things you have to be patient with. It's still developing.